Come with me to terminate the alicorn if you want to live.
This is Perfect Harvest MLP Studios.
Hello everypony, hope you're well. AliExpress, you all know about this. It's like a Chinese eBay version, really. I think it's mostly sort of tech related, but for a lot of Brodies and Pegasisters, it's also the place to get weird and wonderful MLP merch. You can get some officially licensed Hasbro stuff on there, but most of it is guaranteed to be fake, and that's why I really go there, to be honest. So I went on there a couple of weeks ago and bought a couple of things, and I'm going to go and show them to you now. Sort of a good, the bad and the ugly thing here, except there's also a surprisingly good as well. Let's start off with the good figure from AliExpress, and that is this MLP G5 Movie Friends figure of Zip Storm. I really love this figure. I love Zip, the character, anyway. But this is a really nice figure, and I think it's the only one of Zip that we've seen so far where her wings are folded back, and that's why I wanted this figure. The only articulation on this is that her tail can move from side to side, and her head is posable on a ball joint. But that's okay, because, I mean, just look at her. Unlike the Crystal Adventure figures, the mane and tail aren't translucent, they are opaque. She's even got the little peg holes for the shoes if you want to put them on there. They come on these little cards, and they're attached to them by lots of little wires. And I can say that even though I bought this from AliExpress, this is an officially licensed Hasbro product. And what's nice is that if you cut that card up, when you open it to cut up the little silly string, there's this really nice little poster on the inside of the card, which you can cut out and keep. So that's really nice. But yeah, so that's the good item from AliExpress. So we've had the good, so that leaves the bad and the ugly. And the bad and the ugly kind of come under the same category with these 4 eggs. I'm just trying to think of the best way to introduce these things to you. Hang on a minute, I know what. Right.
Equestribots, transform.
Alicorn 9000 is ready!
We've reached the singularity, folks. AliExpress have jumped on the bandwagon after IDW published those Transformers MLP crossover comics and just combined the two into these god-awful 1,000-yard stare eyes things. I don't really know what else to call them. I'll just give you a demonstration close-up as to how these things work. They're called Unicorn, even though they're bloody alicorns. Oh, it's weird because 2 of these eggs have hinges that don't work, and 2 of them have them that do. And that was the hinge report, and I will stop caring now. So yeah, here we have this is what they look like when they're folded up in the eggs. They have to break lots of their limbs to be able to do this. So first off, you fold the legs down at the front and back like that. Tail comes up from underneath, and then the head twists round. Must have broken her neck to do that. And the horn flips up like that. Excuse me. And the wings are posable on ball joints. So yeah, what's weird about these things is well, they all have rainbow coloured horns. They also all have dead-eyed staring expressions, and they also all have coloured muzzles, so it makes them look like they've got beaks. Yeah, God, these are really freaking weird. When I first opened these, I thought they're going to be bad anyway, but I didn't realise they were going to be this bad. Let's move on. A couple of years ago, I remember seeing a can't remember where it was. I think it was on MLP Merch or Equestria Daily, that there were some new Cutie Mark Crew figures being released. And they actually had regular eyes instead of the little black dots that Cutie Mark Crew figures usually have. I think they were originally going to be released to tie in with the Pony Life series that came out in 2020. And obviously nothing ever came of this. A couple of weeks ago, when I was searching on AliExpress, I found these fake Cutie Mark Crew figures that looked exactly like those early releases. And I bought some of them, and I've just realised they're not actually fake. They are the prototypes. So, yeah, you can go on AliExpress and buy... Unfortunately, they don't have all the prototypes that MLP Merch and all the other sort of wiki sites list, but they are definitely the prototypes. And here they are. And I've got to say, for non-licensed products that you get off AliExpress, they're really actually not that bad. Actually, they're quite good. I know they're the original prototypes, and they do have their flaws, but I really do like these, and I'm really glad that I bought them. So you could buy them all individually. So obviously I had to get the main 6, and there were 4 other options as well. You could get Princess Celestia, Princess Luna, Princess Cadence, or Derpy Hooves. And I had to get Princess Luna because I don't have a Cutie Mark Crew figure of her. But anyway, let's take a look at them all, and starting from left to right. Here we have Book Horse, Twilight. So she's got, I mean, they all have individual expressions, and some of them, their eyes are looking in different directions. With Twilight, hers are looking slightly to the left, and she, as with all Cutie Mark Crew Twilights, her right hoof is raised. The glitter is only in her mane, and unfortunately it's quite sporadically dispersed. You get clumps of it in one place, and then there's none in other places, which, you know, they're prototypes, aren't they? So, and usually she doesn't have any glitter in her tail. None of these guys do. They all do have cutie marks. They're on different sides, but with Twilight, her cutie mark is on her right side, behind her wing. So, yeah, there's Twilight. So, next up, we have Rainbow Dash, and she does have all her colours in her mane. Yeah, the glitter doesn't really help with that in some places. She's only really got fire in her tail. I'm not sure if the original Cutie Mark Crew Rainbow Dash had all the colours in her tail. I doubt if it did. Rainbow Dash has her left front hoof raised, and her cutie mark is on her right hand side. Oh god, that's the problem with these, because they don't have stands, they just keep falling over, so I'm just going to leave them. Then we come on to Punka Po. So oh my god, you can just see that the glitter doesn't really work in the pink manes on these, unfortunately. I really like the proper eyes as opposed to the black dots for eyes on the Cutie Mark Crew figures. I know that's what separated them from other MLP merch, but considering that these were originally going to tie in with the release of Pony Life, I think these actually work better than the official Pony Life blind bag figures did, because they actually have a chin for starters. But yeah, so Pinkie Pie has her right front hoof raised, and her cutie mark is on her back right side. Is Marshmallow Horse, Rarity. She's actually, I've just noticed, sort of looking slightly upwards, which I think is quite a nice feature. She has got loads of glitter in her mane again. I'm just trying to remember. Oh yeah, so her cutie mark, unlike the others that I've showed at the minute, her cutie mark is on her left side rather than her right. She's got all 4 legs, all 4 hooves planted on the ground, and she's got like a little sort of almost semi-sassy expression. Oh, actually no, I tell a lie. Her right hoof is raised slightly. I mean, you guys know what Cutie Mark Crew figures are like these days. So anyway, here's AJ. Because of the lightness of her hair, the glitter isn't actually so much of a problem. AJ's cutie mark is on her left side. She's got a hat and it's painted in the right colours. I can't emphasise how good these are. Really unexpectedly too. Here's Fluttershy. Again, the glitter doesn't really work with her main. Her cutie mark is on her left side. And last but certainly not least, we have Princess Luna. She's got the right colours on her little necklace on her front, with the little moon printed on there. Actually, I think because of how Princess Luna is portrayed in the cartoon, I think the glitter works best in her mane here, because it's always like swaying, and she's got a really cute expression on her face. They've even done the eyeliner really nicely as well. So that's my AliExpress haul video over and done with. We've got the good, the bad and the ugly, and the surprisingly good. As always, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos, and leave a little cheeky comment if you want. And I will see you very, very soon in the next video. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.
So, calling all the flingers,
Reached. Bloody hell. Hasbro. No, not Hasbro. AliExpress. God. There's a bit of a story to these last items. Oh, no. I lined all these guys up and just noticed something. Do you remember what happened with the Cutie Mark crew figures when I was doing the 5-packs last year with all that blooming confetti? Well, this is like that, but on a microscopic level. And I think that's why they were prototypes.
and if you cannot obey, then you will wither away, and your feet will become very sore. And you'll open up your window and you'll suddenly find that a peanut has knocked on your door. It doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense, but if you understand this, then you're mad. It doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense, and the singing is also quite bad.